Alright guys, we're here in the new shop. We got a 65 El Camino that came in the other day. The guy wants new floor pans done. It's all rusted out up in here. And then back here is another spot we're gonna have to fix immediately. This was a pretty cheap job. I did this for the guy because I knew him pretty well. So first things first is we're gonna get all this inner stuff taken out, put over here on the workbench, so we know exactly where everything is, everything's going. So first things first, we're gonna tear all this out, take all these boxes, all these chrome pieces out, and then we're gonna figure out how that dash comes apart. We're gonna take the dash out, and door panels are probably gonna come off, or maybe just the doors in general. Pretty much this whole thing is just going to come stripped right down to where it needs to be, so I can get a really good look of what's going on. Tonight we're ordering parts. I'm getting double sides, so this comes in one, that comes in one, and then we're going to butt weld them all the way up the seam for the transmission tunnel. And then on the edges here we're going to glue them in with some panel bond, and I'm going to drill holes. I'm going to spot weld it all the way up, so it's double, double placed in there, so it's not gonna ever go anywhere. It's secure. And the only thing I noticed, guys, was this was already repaired. This floor has been taken out and redone more than once, so that's kind of a scary issue. But just a quick walk around of the truck. There are some weird looking things here, but we got all of our chrome and stuff here, so it's not too bad. Yeah, same thing. Driver's side. It's a lot better than the passenger side, but here we are again. This has all been replaced before. Yet again, so all this needs repaired. And then here you can see the patch panels coming through. They're little inch tack gummy worm welds and stuff. Yeah. So let me set you guys up here, and then we will get a shot of us tearing all this apart, and then we'll come back into more depth and detail and really see where everything's at. Okay, so we got everything out. There's this huge cardboard box of all the interior parts. You got your shifter and shit all here, which is really cool and everything. One of the things I really liked was this window seal was actually red, which was really weird. I've never seen something like that. But anyways, so as you can see here, this is pretty solid all the way back until about right here, and then it gets kind of mushy. Back here's really bad. Like, I don't know if you guys can see the floor moving or not, but that's really bad. So even if we don't cut this whole thing out, I'm thinking maybe just, because the one thing that my panels that I ordered don't have are these seat bolts here. So somehow, whenever we cut this out, we're gonna have to try and save those on both sides. And on this side, the driver's side is the worst. And if anyone and everyone knows that works on vehicles, that's where your feet go. That's where all the mud and the snow and everything else is. And I don't know if you guys can see that any better than before, but you can tell that's all been replaced in there all the way up. But other than that, everything else is pretty nice on it. I mean, paint has some defects and stuff, but the floor isn't too bad. Let's go over here for a second. I had a I thought this was some type of piece of trim, but actually I haven't seen a wiring harness like this in a very long time. This is just a straight up rainbow band cord here that I thought you were going to be able to take out. I don't think that's going to be possible. So we're going to have to find out a way to get this kind of hung up here maybe. So whenever we go to cut the floor, I'll get it jumpy corded up here or something. Who knows? But back here, this corner isn't too bad. Right here is really bad if it can get out of my way. Couple of seconds here. Sorry guys. So this side isn't too bad. Right here along this corner is kind of the scariest part, because we're gonna have to fabricate something to go along this inner pinch weld here. I'm just not so sure about that, but yet again, here's these bolt holes. We're gonna have to figure something out for that. Even if we weld a nut on the back of the new panels, we'll figure something out. But for right now, that's really where we're at. Like I said, we're gonna order panels tomorrow, or tonight, I'm sorry. And then the video is going on from there. There'll be, you know, mostly a little bit of me talking here and there, and then the rest is just gonna be time lapse or just regular video footage of no talking, more of an ASMR kind of deal. Because I know some people out there like me like watching these videos where it's more or less people just showing the work and getting right to the work and not bullshitting the whole time, you know. But other than that, guys, I think I'm gonna call it here. This is just gonna be a quick little update video for you guys to watch. For anybody that's interested, just remember, guys, to like, subscribe, and comment down below if you guys are interested in this build. If not, I will just fast forward through it and we'll get on to our next one, which, stay tuned, because we're getting a paint booth set up in the back of the shop. I'll show a full process video of that, no talking, just setting it all up. We're actually going to get a 1950s Chevy in here. The guy wants a complete quote-unquote patina finish restoration on it. So that's going to be a lot of sanding and a very particulated, I don't know the word, but that's going to be a pretty, you know, tough job just to make sure everything's right for the guy. But for right now, the next few videos are just going to be of the El Camino. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember, subscribe and like, comment if you guys want to continue to see this, comment if you guys are excited to see this build, and if you're not, well, don't comment at all, I don't care. But remember, next video will be a lot better. It'll be mainly me cutting out all this floor, figuring out what I'm going to be doing, and I'll have subtitles and stuff for you guys in the next video. I won't talk, I'll just play the video, you guys can watch it if you guys want to know any more about it. Turn on the subtitles and we'll go from there, alright? But welcome back to KJ Customs.